Is it worth getting a solid state drive over a mechanical hard drive for gaming? Well, of course it is, but what if you have a tight budget? Let's run some tests and find out if an SSD is right for you. Today I'm installing the Samsung 850 EVO 500 GB. But before everything else, let's check out how long it takes from turning on the PC up to loading a game. This should generate a real life scenario from a gamer's perspective. Around 4 minutes. That's the time. I have fully installed my operating system, applications, and games. I also copied all the files from my old mechanical hard drive. Now it's time to go back to turn on PC, load game, test. Time is around a minute. That is a big difference. Let's try playing a game and see if load times in game have big impacts. So now I am on my local disk E, which is my mechanical hard drive. We're gonna go ahead and launch World of Warcraft. And so first we are gonna boot up the game. So now my monk would be in one of the town, or actually in my class hall. I don't know if everybody's gonna get that. Let's see how fast it's gonna boot up. Here we go. Okay. It's still loading though. Okay. Around 24. You guys saw that. Around 24 seconds, okay? 24 seconds. Now we're gonna go to a different zone. 23, go. And we are going to stop when the whole city is actually downloaded already. There you go. Around a minute and what is that, 8 seconds or something. Stop ahead right there. So around a minute and 8 seconds. Now we're gonna go with our SSD. I'm gonna close the game out real quick, and then we're gonna load the game from an SSD. Okay, so now we're gonna open up World of Warcraft. This is from Drive E. That's the one we opened earlier. We're gonna go ahead to my SSD. You guys are gonna see it here, SSD, which is the one that has 500 gigabytes. My mechanical hard drive has 1.8 terabytes. So we're gonna go ahead and load up World of Warcraft. This one right here. 1, 2, 3, go. Let's see how quick that is. Okay. 7 seconds. 7 seconds, guys. 7 seconds compared to 26 seconds. That's pretty quick. We're gonna go ahead and click Dalaran. We're gonna go back to Dalaran again. And we'll see how quick is it gonna take. Let's see how fast it is. Right here. Alright, 1, 2, 3, let's go. Let's say 10 or 11 seconds. Even so, it's still a huge difference. A very, very huge difference from, what was that, a minute? That's crazy long, dude. So let's come to conclusion. Is it worth investing to an SSD even if you're in a tight budget? My answer would be yes. Yes. Especially if playing a game like World of Warcraft, sometimes accident happens. Like for example, you kick your power switch because there's too much intensity in the game, you got excited. You know, you had to reboot the computer, and we all know that when you're rebooting the computer, it takes a while, and then it takes a while to load the game. Your party members got bored because it took too long. They thought that you just left the game, so they're gonna kick you out of the party, and you failed to finish the dungeon or the raid, or like you're doing an arena or something like that. I'm not sure what games are similar to that, but in World of Warcraft, when you disconnect to a game, you reconnect back on, you're still gonna be where you left at. Unless they finish the whole dungeon and then they just left, or you know, they kick you. Sometimes that happens, or it's a really, really important boss fight and you got disconnected, you know, and it took you a while to reconnect back in because your PC loads so slow. You know, you guys weren't able to finish the boss because you were short one healer, let's say, and it's your fault that the whole raid was wiped. You know, accident happens. So the SSD kind of try to saves your ass, saves your time. It's, you know, it's gonna be more reliable, and it's just my opinion. So overall, I would say yes, at least you know, invest on the SSD. Even if you're getting not that much of a storage, I would suggest at least, if you're really on a tight budget, at least get a 128, you know, so you can store a little bit more files on there, files and game files as well. Let me know in the comments below if you agree with me or if you have a different opinion about it. You know, if you do have a similar experience like mine, being kicked out of a party group because they thought I'm not coming back to Ritlog, you know, since loading time is too slow. So yeah, you can let me know in the comments down there. That concludes this video, guys. Thank you for watching, and you will see me on the next one. Yeah, buddy.